Welcome to the Bulldog Report, Episode 10. This is a weekly briefing for the students of College of San Mateo, Skyline College, and KDOG College. This is the information that actually affects your week for April 7th, and I'm Noah.
And I'm Los.
All right. Each week we take the campus emails, district announcements, deadlines, and events and break them down into what matters, what requires action, and what you need just to be aware of what's going on.
If you've ever skimmed those weekly emails and thought, I'll read this later, this is your later.
And just a reminder, the radio version of this show airs daily on KDOG Radio at 8 a.m., 1 p.m., and 8 p.m.
You can stream it free on Live 365. Just search KDOG Radio.
All right, let's get into it. This is a special episode. We have a live audience here for the first time in KDOG Studio, made up of CSM students. Welcome, everyone. We're super excited to have you guys all here with us. And if any of you are interested in radio or podcasting or know someone that is, be sure to check out the broadcasting program in the digital media department known as DIGME. Here, they have wonderful classes on radio and broadcasting in general and great facilities and studios. And so we're starting with deadlines on this report because this week there are a few that really matter. At CSM, applications are open to be the student speaker at commencement, due April 10th at noon.
That's your chance to represent the graduating class, your story, your voice on stage.
Also due April 10th is Campus Life and Leadership Award nominations. If someone's been putting in real work on campus, this is your chance to recognize them.
And looking across the district, Skyline College reports a couple deadlines coming up fast. Student government election packets are due April 9th, and April 10th is the last day to petition for a degree or certificate.
Yeah, we've got 3 campuses, same timeline and pressure. If any of this applies to you, don't wait.
Let's talk about campus events and student life happening this week because there's a lot going on.
At CSM, the annual drag show is happening Wednesday evening. It's a community-focused event featuring performances and student groups coming together on campus.
And Skyline College reports a full lineup tied to midterms and student life. This week is Stress Less Week, with events like painting, video games, bracelet making, board games.
All designed to give students a reset during midterms.
They're also highlighting Earth Month activities leading up to Earth Fest later this month, along with smaller community events throughout the week.
A couple of important forward-looking items. Skyline College reports that priority summer registration begins April 7th, with general registration opening April 14th.
That's today. So if you haven't planned your classes yet, this is your window.
There's also, they're promoting the upcoming Spring Career Fair on April 14th, along with additional workshops and career events.
That's one of those moments where showing up actually matters.
And at CSM, a new tool is now available called Handshake, a centralized platform for internships, jobs, and employer connections.
If you're thinking beyond this semester, that's something worth activating. Just check for it in your email.
Right on.
Campus operations and real-world impact. Let's talk about what might affect your day-to-day.
Yeah, there's some big stuff going on, actually. At CSM, construction has started on the student housing project. So this is parking lot B is now closed. That's the parking lot that's right next to the swimming pools. So that's going to be a big deal. Like, that's going to affect all parking, I think, because that lot's pretty huge.
Yeah, for sure.
Construction is expected to run through 2028, so we're going to be living with this for a while. And there's going to be delays. And you should expect traffic and route adjustments.
And not the most exciting update, but definitely one that affects your routine.
Yeah, so plan accordingly.
Looking a little further out, Skyline College reports a range of opportunities this month. The Learning Center is hiring student workers, so if you need a job, go check out the Learning Center. Workshops are tied to financial aid and course planning, and campus events like the spring musical 9 to 5.
And across all campuses, what you're seeing is a mix of deadlines, career prep, mental health support, and community events.
That's the full ecosystem, not just announcements, but support for around student life. There's a lot happening this week across both campuses.
Yeah, and actually all 3 campuses. If you want the full breakdown, check the CSM, Skyline, and Kenyatta event calendars. And before we wrap, quick programming note. This is a shameless plug here. Funky Friday, episode 62, airs 9 a.m. on KDOG Radio and 9 p.m. on KCSM HD2. The easiest way to catch both is through the player on the radio section of RenegadeChronicles.com.
And I've got a show as well, Lights, Camera, Music. Airs every Friday at 7 p.m. right there on KDOG. We'll take your ears to the movies. That's your Bulldog Report. Not everything happening across the district,
but everything that could affect your week.
If there's one takeaway this week,
deadlines are stacking up and campus activity is accelerating.
Stay ahead of both.
We'll be back next week with another briefing.
Stay informed and go Bulldogs.
Have a great week, everybody. That's it.
Yay.
All right. That's
So that was live?
Yeah.